Next project, get all this out of the trailer into my garage, list it on Marketplace, go from there. Break time. I hope I can sell them soon because it is taking up space. I am already talking to and texting with a restaurant owner on Oak Island, so fingers crossed. Still going. Boss Gloves, Tractor Supply. Yeah. There is nothing, nothing to get a hold of on this thing. Nothing to get a hold of. Good Lord. Oh, yep. Get up in there. Woo! What you do to make a little bit of money. What you will do to make just a little bit of money. Whew. got an old boy friend now in Wichita, Kansas. Oh, Albert and Jamie, some good friends of mine. They know, they know what you do for just a little bit of money. They do it 6 days a week. Yes, sir, Albert, Jamie, 6 days a week. Full-time scrappers. About like my buddy, Chris Lessage. He's a full-time scrapper. Whew. Get my cord off of this thing before it's too late and I forget. Oh yeah. Full-time scrappers, boy. You work hard for your money. Hard for your money. Especially if you're alone, like Chris Lessage. He's alone, so. And I think I'm gonna pretty much have to start scrapping alone. So it'll go a little bit slower, but I will make a little bit more money. Albert, poor guy, he has to share with Jamie. Albert has to share with Jamie. Yep. So I don't want to share my scrap anymore, man. I work hard for it. I work hard for it. I work hard finding the connections. I mean, I've worked hard building up this scrap thing that I'm doing, and I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to think the more I pay somebody to help me, obviously the less profitable it is. So Grandpa might start doing a little bit more of this by himself. That's all right though. I don't mind. Slow and steady. My problem is I got to get stuff. That cart that I threw away like last year by accident, appliance little cart that jacked up, and I could put that on that thing and jack it right in here. I guess I need to just go ahead and break down and get another one of them. Whew. I've been collecting scrap and have not been putting it out, so you can see the results of that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get as much of that loaded as I can. Of course, I got some trash over there and then some burn stuff over there. But if I can just get this stuff right here and out of here, I'll be happy. I found a guy that buys Honda motors, and he might even be interested in my Kawasaki. He's a YouTuber and he's local to me, so if you haven't checked out his channel, it's probably because I haven't told you what it was, and it is Freedom Mowers, just like it says, Freedom Mowers. So he has a pretty good channel, about 4,200 subscribers. He gets quite a few views because he does repair on stuff like that. Grandpa needs to get that on my trailer, bring it up to him. He's going to repair that for me, I'm hoping. Freedom Mowers, go check him out and subscribe to his channel. You might like some of the stuff that he does. If not, don't subscribe to the channel and just keep going like you're going. But it's Sunday. Like I don't know if I said, but my wife hasn't been feeling good, so I've been out here all day long. Just got my trailer unloaded with that stuff I picked up the other day at the restaurant, which I plan on selling. And now I'd love to get this stuff picked up and in my trailer so that Monday morning I can make a scrap run. I cannot wait. So this is the bucket that while I'm working I throw into shred. I'm like, okay, shred, 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 and I just throw it in here. I have been starting to save my bigger stuff like that because I got a pile over there, and that's literally because of how thick it is. It can be prepared steel if you bring it in that way. You gotta save it up. But this is my shred bucket. For the most part, there's probably a few things in there that I could have, should have taken out. Didn't. Too late now. It's heavy. I'm gonna dump it right up there because I'm trying to get some of this stuff out of my yard. A couple of these barrels, I just use them to throw stuff in as I go. And ready to go. Yes, sir. That's how I do my shred. Now I got my shred bucket back. Let's see here. Got a few tools on my bench out here because I'm working in the yard. If I find something, let's get the rest of this shred out of here. I'll be happy. It's getting into the day now, guys. About oh, sits next to me. Right next to me. Shred. Whew. That way when I'm working on my bench, I got buckets around me, all around me, so I can throw my stuff in as I go. Try to keep it separated the best I can. Like I said, I've been saving nuts and bolts here lately. I mean, look, they're big. It's bigger than a 1/4 inch. And I actually have a better idea than that because these look brand new. If I take them off and they look good, I save them. Save the washers, save the nuts, bolts. There's gonna be somebody that would love to have all them nuts and bolts right there. That is bank right there. If somebody had to go out and buy all that right now, so I have been saving them. Somebody gave me a whole toolbox full of sockets. Just a toolbox full of miscellaneous sockets and extensions. I mean, big extensions, 1/2 inch drive, 3/4 inch drive. Wow, just a bunch, along with all these awesome sockets. So I'm gonna get a bucket because they're all a little bit, I guess they were wet maybe. So I'm gonna get a bucket and drop them in a little bit of oil and see if I can clean them up. And I have way more sockets than I need. There's still another whole bucket of them there. Look at that. Yeah, somebody is gonna need a socket set, and maybe I can start selling socket sets. I mean, why not? Marketplace. Hey, set of sockets, $10. Can't beat that. Anyways, I got this other bucket of small amount of shred I want to get rid of. I had to start another bucket because my other one was full, so here we go, working around the shop, cleaning up the yard. Again. Wish I could get that beast in there right there. See this here? Oh yeah, prepared steel all day long. It's like a bed frame. You got a bed frame. So now I've started myself a prepared steel pile. Everything that's heavy, 1/4 inch or so above. Rotors, everything. I'm throwing it all together into a big pile. When that pile gets big enough, I'll cash it in by itself and not with my regular shred metal like I'm throwing away today, because even this big pipe needs to go over there. I just got to get it there. But this is the good stuff here. That's where the money's at. I dropped a little oil on the ground there. I have to clean up a little bit more. That's where the money's at if you can save a pile of that stuff. But I would love to go to the scrapyard tomorrow. Oh, the sun is setting quickly, so I'm gonna just hang out here until it just gets too cold and I don't feel like doing it anymore. Throw this stuff towards my truck, my trailer. I'll back it up a little bit. Put it right there. I think I need to back that up. I need this thing right here. All right, let's move it. Actually got quite a bit done today. Somewhat cleaned off my bench. Completely unloaded my trailer with all of this restaurant. I picked up 11 burn barrels and loaded my trailer with shred for tomorrow. I actually got this thing loaded fairly decent. Still have the whole back to do. Might have to get help from my wife to get that on there. But I got a still pretty good hump there. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna head to my honey hole, get as much of it as I can, load my trailer, head to the place, come back, finish doing the honey hole, and then who knows what from there. Stick around, scrapping with Grandpa. What's next? What's next? What's next? Yes, sir. 2 burn barrels I'm gonna deliver, 40 bucks. Burn barrel that's no good. And all that scrap that I've been scrapping in my yard and haven't had time to bring in, got rid of. Just dropped off 2 burn barrels for $40. Only to find out that she has a whole bunch of, oops, forgot to tie my strap. A whole bunch of scrap metal that she wants to get rid of, a bunch of it. But she doesn't want to mess with it today because it's too cold for her. She's an older lady. And I'll come back here another time and grab that. Let's fix my trailer back where it's supposed to be before I'm driving down the road.